called the suicide hotline as a joke after losing my job. The woman who answered saved my life in a way I never expected. I never thought I'd be the person who needed a crisis line. I had a great job, a nice apartment, and enough friends to fill my weekends. Then last April, my company announced massive layoffs, including my entire department. The first month was fine. I had savings interviews lined up and confidence that someone with my resume wouldn't be unemployed for long. By month 3, that confidence had evaporated along with half my savings. By month 5, I was selling furniture to make rent. One night after my 6th rejection email of the day, I found myself staring at my phone with the suicide hotline number pulled up. I wasn't actually suicidal, at least I didn't think so. It started as a dark joke to myself. Things are so bad, maybe I should call the crisis line. Then curiosity took over. What would they even say to someone like me? I pressed call, half expecting to hang up immediately. A woman answered after 2 rings. Thank you for calling. My name is Diane. How can I support you tonight? Her voice wasn't what I expected. Pitched, not overly cheerful or clinical, just calm and present. I froze suddenly, feeling ridiculous. I don't know why I called, I stammered. I'm not actually in crisis. I don't know. There was a brief pause, and then she said something that broke me open. You called because something feels unbearable right now. You don't have to know exactly what that is for it to be real. I started crying. The ugly, gasping kind I hadn't allowed myself since the layoffs began. I told her everything. The rejections, the dwindling bank account, the shame of being 34 and considering moving back in with my parents. I used to be someone, I said. Now I feel like nothing. You are still someone, she replied. You are just someone going through a really hard time. We talked for almost an hour. She never rushed me or offered empty platitudes about how everything happens for a reason. Instead, she asked questions that made me think differently about my situation. What would you say to a friend going through this exact experience? Much kinder things than I've been saying to myself, I admitted. What's one small thing that still brings you joy even now? I thought about it. Walking in the park at sunset, the light hits the trees in the specific way, and for a moment everything feels possible again. That's not nothing, she said. That's something to hold on to. Before we ended the call, Diane connected me with local resources I didn't know existed, part of a professional networking group specifically for people in career transition, and a community center offering free financial counseling. But the most unexpected thing happened. 3 days later, I was at a coffee shop using their free Hover to submit job applications when I overheard someone at the next table mention they were hiring for a position that sounded perfect for my skills. I gathered my courage and introduced myself. That chance encounter led to an interview which led to a job offer. Not my dream job, but a good one with people who value my contributions. I never told anyone about calling the crisis line until now. There is such stigma around reaching out for help as if it means you are weak or broken. But that call was the strongest thing I'd done in months. Sometimes we call thinking we need someone to save us from the darkest outcome, when what we really need is someone to remind us we're still worthy of compassion while we save ourselves. If you are struggling right now and wondering if it's worth reaching out, share this video and comment worthy because you absolutely are.